Hey guys, bet you didn't recognise us, hey? Look at Mr. B, woohoo!
Look at Mrs. B, woohoo!
You know what? I hardly recognise myself after my blow dry. How good is that? We are in Strahan, as we said. We made it.
Yes.
Got to say the road was bloody windy again, wasn't it, Mr. B?
Yep, and as always, dirt.
There was, definitely. But this afternoon we are taking you on this World Heritage cruise. This is the big red boat. Now this one I'm going to recommend to start with because it's family owned, and it's been family owned since the 1800s. I think it was about 1886.
Yep.
I think that was right.
Yep.
It is going to be something I'm thinking that you have to do, even though it is quite expensive.
So with all our free camping, we saved up to pay for the cruise.
Yeah, this is a big treat for us. I feel that it's definitely a bucket list tick. How much was it? I'm going to give you a basic rundown because there's different levels and different seating. So from the middle main deck, you're looking at around about $150, $155. Then you can go up to the top deck near the windows. That's from, and don't quote me, I'll chuck the links down, probably about $180 to $199. We did actually get a discounted rate, so we are excited and thank them for that. So we're taking you on the bougie top deck, right near the window.
Afternoon tea and dinner included.
Absolutely. They used to run a buffet, but now since all that, COVID stuff, they've changed it up. So they actually serve it to you, and there is a huge range as well.
Yep.
And if you don't like seafood, then you can get that off the list. Mr. B's not having Tasmanian salmon, but you know what? I'll have extras. And there's all local produce as well for the meal. Mr. B's looking for the boat, I reckon.
Yeah, it's not here yet.
Not here yet. Okay. A couple of other little facts about it. Obviously we're on the afternoon one. They do two. They do one at 9 o'clock and then they do one at 3 o'clock. The cruise goes for approximately 7 hours. We were recommended to do the afternoon one because not many people do it, being a little bit later. So anyway, let's go try and find the boat. You guys are going to come along with us, and I reckon we're in for a really good one, this one.
I have seen this room and walked this floor before, and the walls know every story I have told. Memories flash in front of me, I see them clearly. A life I once had is sealed in this house of concrete and stone. The past, it is written in stone. Though I'm growing old, it can never be untold. The past, it is written in stone. Though I'm growing never be untold. The past is written in stone. Though I'm growing old, it can never be untold. The past, it is written in stone.
that was the amazing Sarah Island.
I'm glad I'm back on the boat. What about you, Mr. B?
Yep. So I was in operation for 11 years, 1822 to 1833.
The worst of the worst, definitely.
Yep, but it started off as the worst of the worst until it ended up being one of the best shipbuilding operations in the world at the time.
Basically, from the Huon pine.
And due to the fact that it was operating very well, government shut it down as usual.
Yeah. We made it back on the boat.
Yep, we're heading up to Gordon River now.
Yep. Sarah Island. Well, I've got to say, it's got a lot of history.
Very, very small
It is small.
for the amount of people it had on there. In the heyday, it had about 500 people on the island. 250 odd were convicts, and the rest were soldiers, free settlers, and servants, maids, things
Wives,
like that.
kids.
But in the entire time of the 11 years, 1,250 convicts went through the island.
Yeah, but they actually didn't even stay there at night. They were what's it called, a chain gang?
No, they had ball and chain,
Yeah.
so they were basically shackled around the feet, and they were transported to Grommet Island, where I think it was about 68 at the max at one stage, slept in a one-room hut.
But they couldn't even lay flat.
They had to lay
literally
on their
had to lay
side so that they all
sideways.
fitted in.
Yeah, absolutely hectic. You wouldn't want to go there. And I did learn 100 lashes literally takes 1 hour, and by the end you're literally unconscious.
Yeah, and they made it a big spectacle. So the commandant had all the soldiers line up. He had a drummer that used to beat the drum to the lashes, and he used to stand at the top and basically instruct and oversee the lashings.
They said it was a bit like a theatre production, really, didn't they? That would have been brutal. And the one thing that I do remember, I don't know what it's called, but basically the whip, they actually...
Cat o' nine tails.
That's it, cat o' nine tails. They actually soaked that in seawater to start with, then they dried it out, and then with the lashes, particles of the sea salt went into the flesh. Ugh, imagine that. Oh my goodness. Anyway, hope you liked Sarah Island.
Macquarie Harbour.
Oh, we've got a bit of commentary in the background. We are waiting for our dinner, which is included in our package.
Huon pine growing in the
And we're just going to chill out. We're heading off to... Yeah, we're heading off to the Gordon River now. We've got a little bit of exploring to do over there. And yeah, just chill out and relax. Actually just jumped off the boat. I feel like I don't want to call it a boat because it's pretty cool. It's actually a, I think, 38 metre aluminium catamaran.
Catamaran.
Yeah, that's it. And they actually had it especially made for the tour. So I reckon that's pretty cool in itself. I'm not quite sure how long it took them to make, but it's absolutely amazing. I've got to be a bit quiet through here because it is the serenity of it. But we've made our way to the Franklin National Park, which is actually World Heritage, isn't it, Mr. B?
UNESCO.
UNESCO.
UNESCO World Heritage.
There you go. That's a bougie word. I feel like I've really come into this enchanted part of the park. So we're just going to take you through. We haven't been able to do much talking, I know. And I know that you're probably upset that I haven't been talking too much, or maybe some of you are glad that I've actually been quiet for a while. Did you hear that? Mr. B's like, I know I do a lot of talking. It has been amazing. It's been really good. Mr. B's...
Hang on. Maybe instead of Mrs. B, I'll just get her a t-shirt that says Miss Chatterbox.
Do you think I need that, guys? Like, come on. Yeah, we had to really respect the tour on Sarah Island. It was really cool, definitely. So we're just going to wander through and then we're jumping back on the boat. So we've pretty much got 25 minutes here. We had about an hour on Sarah Island. Once we got back on board, we had our dinner, which I'm going to say dinner was actually really nice. It was fresh produce locally. What are you knocking on?
Myrtle.
Myrtle?
Myrtle Beach.
Oh, bit of myrtle, Dale. Bit of myrtle. So anyway, we're going to take you through. I'll stop banging on. You can enjoy the serenity and I'll check back in when we hop back on the boat. I've got to say one thing as well. I do have the puffer on, and just in case you were wondering, yes, I do have the beanie in the pocket, but I haven't needed it. I did put the puffer on now because it is a bit cool, but I'm getting a bit loud. But on Sarah Island, I was actually hot, so
It's actually not a tour.
I've got to be quiet because there's a tour going on up here. I reckon you could hear a pin drop in here, Mr. B.
What's that?
I reckon you could hear a pin drop. Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Especially if I stop talking.
Feels like little insects.
Yeah. Definitely feel the temperature's changed, hey? Like, look at these. There's like these, am I allowed to touch them? They're like little cobwebs of like mossy. And check this out. So cool.
Rainforest, babe.
Yeah. The ancient rainforest.
If you look up, you can see the sun.
Yeah.
The sky.
So beautiful. It's got such a dense canopy, really, hasn't it? Well, I say that now it's a bit open, but the canopy is really quite dense. And the rainforest, I feel like this rainforest is like we've not really seen a rainforest before. Ah, I can see his boot. You see it?
Yep. The trunk and branches of horizontal grew in every direction, creating an impenetrable forest which foiled convict escape attempts and remains the curse of today's bushwalkers.
Ooh, there you go. Actually, you know what? We can probably have a chat now about some of those convicts on Sarah Island. They all tried to escape, didn't they?
Mm.
Yeah, it was hectic. And I feel that the reason that they went there was because they'd already offended and then they got sent there.
Well, that was convict station before Port Arthur. So it was one of the first colony sort of penitentiary locations, and so usually the harshest of the harsh went there because they'd been at another penitentiary and actually created crimes while they were there, tried to escape, murder, stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely. But
So one guy did escape. I can't even remember his name.
Brady.
No, another guy.
Oh.
So he escaped, detailed his entire journey all the way through to the Midlands.
Yeah, he
and
got
just
that far.
outside of Hobart, he got recaptured.
Yeah.
What they did though was they pardoned him, got him to work on mapping the entire area,
Yeah.
and yeah, he made heap of money from it.
That's it. How cool is that? Like, that's pretty cool, just saying. You definitely don't want to get sent to Sarah Island, that's for sure. Crazy. We're going to jump back on this bad boy. Oh, look at that. Captain's cleaning the windows. Woohoo! He's making them nice and clear up there. So what you saw before, it wasn't actually raining. So that stainless steel piping up there and that one below, it actually dispenses fresh water to give you clear view. I guess from any sort of splash or spray from when we went out to the Devil's, no, sorry, not the Devil's Gates, Hell's Gates. Yeah. Oh, actually, let's have a quick chat about that. Hell's Gates. That was pretty impressive. Ooh, time to go on. Hell's Gates was pretty impressive. How it got the name was basically with the convicts, they were thinking once they passed through that passage,
it was welcome to hell.
It was welcome to hell. Yeah, pretty horrendous. I was pretty excited when I saw the four-wheel drives on the beach. So that was Ocean Beach, and that's definitely known for its wild beach. If you can get back from that, you're doing well. Hello there, Captain.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm actually going to come up and see you in a minute. Yeah, hello. Say hello to all the fans.
Hey, fans.
Yeah, what else can you tell us about this vessel, like the Harbour Master 2? She's a beauty.
That'll do me. She's a beauty in every aspect.
Yeah.
From the passengers to the crew.
Absolutely.
And it's red.
Well, I feel like it's maroon.
Well, that'll do me.
Yeah, I love it. It's really good. So how long have you been the captain of the Harbour Master 2?
Since we built it.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right, so when was this build done?
Just over 3 years ago.
Wow, that's pretty cool. All right, well, I'm going to come and see ya. I'm going to see if I could actually get this bad boy out of the river.
Yeah.
And maybe charter us back. What do you reckon?
Oh, no, I'm really good at charades. We can get you to do that.
Oh, okay. All right, guys. Stay tuned. I'm getting back on and...
charades means pretend.
Yeah, well, you know. I'm going to get up there.
No, I've got a captain's hat for you. Come and put it on.
Oh, absolutely. I'll see you in a minute.
Okay.
I feel like when you're on here, it is really spacious. There's a couple of different areas and there's all access no matter what tickets you actually purchase. This is the upper deck. There's heaps of seating, that type of thing. Downstairs where Mr. B and I were sitting before, there's tables, that type of thing. And it's really open. So I don't reckon, Mr. B, really, you could buy a bad ticket, could you?
No.
No. So it just depends what you want, really.
It's inside your budget.
Yeah. How beautiful is this? Look at that. So beautiful. We're going to wrap this episode up, guys. We're not quite finished for the episode, but we're going to wrap it up here.
Yep.
I have got my hat on, so you never know if we are going to make it back or not. We could end up back at Sarah Island, so I'm going to say stay tuned to see if we are back next week. Mr. B, what do you always say?
Have fun, go on adventures, number one, especially if she's driving. Be safe.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you next episode.